Seventh part of when a man was after you to take revenge, but then you became his love. Author point of view. In morning, Taehyung came in your room with breakfast that Chloe placed on the table. Taehyung, good morning. Moving from Lime, his sharp gaze fell on you. Lime, good morning, Hing. We were just about to come downstairs. Taehyung, today we will have breakfast here. Come. You tried to stop him, but in a lightning speed, he ran to him and he picked up. Taehyung, you slept well? Lime, yes, because now Nona is with me. Taehyung sat down with him in his lap. You were staring at them. Taehyung, are you planning to stay hungry? Lime, oh, put me down. He slipped out of his hold and sat on couch. Jan, she told me that you are our kidnapper, so we should stay away from you. Your eyes widen. Awkwardly stepping down the bed, you reach to them. Jan. Taehyung, you said so? Jan. As if I am bound to answer you. He sadly put back the glass of juice that was for Lime and stood. Taehyung, you two have breakfast. He was leaving. Lime. He looks sad. Jan. Be quiet. Lime. Hey, you can eat with us. Jan. Lime. Taehyung turned back. Lime. You untied me with Nuna, so it's good. Taehyung found you rolling your eyes. Lime, come, let's start. Both sat on his sides. I remembered the time when they used to eat together at his place. His heart squeezed. Things were too changed to be like before. Jan, what about Lime School? You ruined my studies, but I will not let you do this with Lime. Lime had told you whole story, how he brought you here, but you were not expecting any good from him, who felt cutting by your tone. Lime, will I not go to school? I would love to not. Jan, Lime, Taehyung, finish this breakfast, then you are going to school. And he set his gaze at you. Taehyung, your uni will start by tomorrow. You were shocked. He left. Lime, he did not finish his breakfast. You are too cruel, Luna. Jan, you don't know what he did with me. Lime, what? Jan, just remember to not fall in his trap. Lime, but he really behaved well with me. And you also attacked him like a cat. He mumbled the last part. Jan, stop talking and let's get ready. Passing through lounge, Taehyung saw you mumbling with yourself. He came back after dropping Lime at school. Jan, you need to subway 10 minutes. No, airport 2 hours. It's too much. Taehyung, planning to run? You bounced at your place. Yan, yeah, don't you have manners? He came near you. Taehyung, you cannot run. You know that. Yan, so silly of you to think that. Your attitude never fails to provoke him. Taehyung, then you are not going to uni. You panicked and held his arm when he was leaving. Yan, wait. I was just kidding. I will not run. He did not make it obvious that you were holding him, as he wanted to feel the warmth more. Taehyung, why should I believe you? Jan, now Lime is also here. Taehyung, are you saying I should blackmail you with him? Jan, don't you dare. He snarled with a frown. Taehyung, so stop feeding him hate for me. Jan, why? Isn't it true that you kidnapped us? You pulled down your hand. Taehyung, John gave you to me as a sacrifice, and I brought Lime here to save him from that man. You laughed. Jan, sacrifice. Actually, deal. I warned you and you stay away from him. That twisted anger in him. Taehyung, I never had that intention. Jan, I always had a dream that I am sleeping and someone is touching me inappropriately. And then I got sold to you. You clearly saw aggression in his arms and his hands twisted. Taehyung, I never bought you, and you think I can do that with you? Jan. Smirk on your face pierced a needle in his heart. Taehyung. I can never, Jan. Jan. In revenge. Taehyung. Even in revenge I can never. You did not feel any doubt in his words. Jan. I don't trust you. Taehyung. I don't care. He lied. Jan. Then stop giving explanation and bring me books. He took deep breaths to control his anger when you yelled, and then went to your room. A week passed and life was more normal. Today Taehyung came to pick you. His eyes narrowed when he saw you with a boy. Taehyung, who is he? Both were talking while laughing. He was striding towards you too. When that boy held your hand. Jan, come on, Miles. Now Taehyung can hear you too, as he was just a few steps away. Miles, you have to agree. Jan, fine, but leave my hand. Miles, no. First you say yes. You gasped when your hand was free with a jerk. Taehyung had punched on his face and he fell down. Taehyung, did not you hear to let go? Jan, Taehyung, he grabbed your arm when you aimed to reach out. Miles, Jan, Miles, are you okay? He stood while touching his lip that was busted. Jan, what you did? Have you lost your mind? You yelled at Taehyung, who felt very unjust. Taehyung, he was you. That allegation gave a rise to your anger. Miles, who is he, Jan? Jan, just no one. Introduction was a pang to Taehyung. Taehyung, Jan, what? You freed yourself, and he stubbornly wrapped his arm around you. Taehyung, I am Kim Taehyung, and we two live together. He smirked when Miles blinked in shock. Jan, no, no, not like that. Taehyung, now you should leave us alone. Taehyung moved his long coat a little, and it was on the view that dried Miles' blood. He left. Jan, that was so low of you. You pushed him. He shrugged. A car fastly passed by, and he pulled you in his arms, his heart beating wildly as he was close to lose you. You can hear the voice of his organ as your head was on him. Taehyung, you okay? You backed away from him. Jan, yeah, come back. I will cut your hands that cannot drive. You were yelling at driver who stopped to apologize but then ran at your Taehyung. Wow, that was so scary of you. Ignoring him, you sat in his car. He called someone. Taehyung, I am sending you a car's number. Driver should be at my farmhouse in next hour. John was looking at the pictures there that Richard brought. They were of you, Taehyung and Limes. Richard, it does not look so that Taehyung is been using Jan for anything. They are living like a family. John laughed at that. John, standing up, he walked a little. According to doctor, he had to limp forever. John, he said he has no weakness. Richard, emotional men like him always have weakness because they cannot live without relations. John, but we cannot lose Lime. Jan's property is on his name. Richard, then let's start with Jan. He nodded. Richard, before killing, I am gonna play. Don't forget your promise. John, sure. She will be all yours. Both laughed. Lime was excitedly jumping around as Taehyung was making his favorite dinner. Taehyung, why you look so ugly? John, shut up. Lime, Nuna, tonight we will sleep together. We three, okay? You looked at him, who was already staring at you. Emotions in his eyes raised your heartbeat. Jan, stop talking. Lime, these days she is very boring. Jan, don't worry. You have me. You looked Taehyung served you food. It was really delicious, but you did not agree. Taehyung, what was that Miles saying to you? You ignored. Lime, Miles. He is her best friend. You felt that he looked jealous, but then you shrugged. Lime. It's yummy, Hank. He smiled. After dinner, he went to his room. Lime. You want more Nuna? Jan. Lime. You remember what I told you? He came closer when you whispered. Lime. Are you still thinking to do that? Jan. We have to. Lime. But we are happy here. Then why to run? Jan. This is not our home, Lime. You were against his attachment with Taehyung, Lime, but he really takes care of us and loves Yan. He is just an enemy, Lime. Tonight we are running. He looked nervous. Lime, what if we get caught? Yan, we will not. We are with each other. You forwarded your hand and he gave in his little one. To be continued. Any guesses? Should they run? Thanks for watching this and love you all.